Hello everybody. I know it's been a few days since I've been on. I've been a little under the weather. I know you might be able to hear it in my voice. My wife had caught herself a nasty cold and she gave it to me. I told her that wasn't very kind. I don't mind her sharing, but that's something I didn't want her sharing. But she shared anyhow. I'm out here at the Morton Building. I'm feeling a little better today. I'm behind on work. I got a contractor coming in here in just a couple weeks. He's going to spray foam my Morton Building. And I'm working on getting the stuff out of it, getting it cleaned out. Of course, I had been doing the dirt work. But the project I'm working on today is this sliding door. I plan on putting an overhead door in it, but I'm going to leave the sliding door on. And this one is kind of coming apart on me. I'll turn the camera around and show you really quick. Right here's the bottom of it. There's the top. Anyhow, here's the little bracket that fastens the door and it's supposed to slide on this rail. As you can see, the bottom part of that section door, the 2x4 is rotted off a little bit at the end. So I'm going to have to scab in a piece coming over to this one, and probably a scab in a piece coming down as well onto this board and that board to remount this bracket to it. And then I'll give you a shot of this top of this door. Right up there, probably can't see it, but there's a bracket that's coming down. There's a bolt that goes down through the top of that door. I don't know if there's a nut on it that come off or what, but it needs lifted up, and that nut needs put back on and tightened up so it dropped down. So I need to fix that as well, and that's going to be a pain in the butt trying to, I think, line that bolt up to the hole that goes down through the top of that door. But I'll see what I can get done. Maybe if I get that bracket put on this down here and get that lifted up, maybe that bolt's lined up with that hole right now. Oh, I'm out of focus for some reason. Anyways, there you go. Maybe that bolt will line up with that hole when I lift it up, and then I can get this down on the track down here and then slide it on over to where I can get access to that bottom of that bolt coming through that door and put the nut back on. Anyhow, that's what I'm working on. Seems like there's always something, and then guy's got to be doing, and then lo and behold, he gets sick. Like I said, I'm feeling a lot better, but my voice is a little hoarse and raspy, and my sinuses bother me a little bit, but other than that, I'm feeling a lot better. But I gotta get this door back on the track and get the rest of the stuff out of this building. And continue working on putting that tin around the foundation of this building and getting the dirt work done. So once a contractor comes in and sprays foams the ceiling, as you can see, and the walls, then I'll be able to get the concrete poured in here. I'd like to get concrete poured yet this winter. And got a bid on an overhead door. Gonna put an overhead door in there. But I do have to shorten up the door frame 2 feet. I gotta lower it because this is 14 foot tall. And the contractor I got a hold of, he only does 12-foot doors, which is fine. Be a little cheaper that way than a 14. I could find a contractor to do a 14-foot door, but that door weighs 18 feet wide. Pretty big, heavy door. So we're gonna lower it 2 feet. I gotta go to the city and get the lumber for that. I gotta get a couple 20-foot 2x10s, 18-foot 2x6, and two 12-foot 2x6 to do what I need to do and get that prepped. So the door's lowered 2 feet. I gotta get that done before the contractor for the spray foam gets here. That way he can spray that 2 foot by 18 foot section that's going to be enclosed, you know. But anyhow, that's about all I know. Glad I'm feeling better so I can get some of this work done. Supposed to have 2 nice days, tomorrow and Sunday. Today it's starting to warm up. Sun's starting to peek out. It was cold this morning, but it's supposed to be about 45 today, I think. There's just a slight breeze. Yesterday it was a stronger breeze and it's quite cold, so I didn't do a whole lot yesterday, but today I'm going to try and get some of this stuff done. Well, I'm going to let you go. I'll see y'all later. And don't forget I love you. Bye.